Supreme Rising Supreme Beings. It's your sister from another Mr. Lovely Fly Shy, and I am back with another one. I hope all is well with each and every one of you. That is my sincerest hope and prayer. May you all be taking care of yourselves, getting out into nature, getting around some green, drinking some green juice, all right, getting some green vegetables in your system, getting all that agua in your system, that H2O, baby. All right. That is the objective here, is to remain healthy emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, and so on. All right. now, now that that's all out of the way, you guys, shout out to my first car chronicles, you guys. I was just recording, but like, I noticed like when you're doing something and you're out where other people can see you, it's like they always want to be nosy, see what you got going on, but we're used to it. This show must go on, you guys. You have to remind yourself, this show must go on. Ain't nobody stopping nothing around, you see? Ain't nobody stopping nothing around here. All right, but anyway. So, I started the video over, but the point still remains the same. And in this video, the topic of discussion, there's going to be a couple of different topics. But what I would like to touch on first and foremost is this. Be very selective and very choosy, very leery and weary. I know that may sound paranoid, but listen, you got to be very weary and leery of who it is that you all allow into your space, especially during this time. Because I noticed that, you see, people aren't used to us, chosen ones. They're not used to the vibes. They're not used to the energy. They're not used to our kindness. They're not used to our transparency. Okay? They're not used to our ability to go through situations that if the shoe were on their foots, they would have folded a long time ago. 222 was just on the clock. You see, they're not used to seeing spiritual warriors alive and well in the flesh. They're not used to it. And so they will always try to trigger you in certain ways, and they will always try to remind you where, to try to make you question yourself and try to make you doubt yourself. They would make you feel like, oh, maybe if you had this, or maybe if you were this way or that way, maybe this would be this way, or you would appear this way. And it's like, wait, no. You stop right there. Because what God is doing through me, though his work is not done yet, what God is doing through me is God's business. Don't you worry about what I have going on. Don't you worry about why I have the ability to withstand any storm. You need to worry about getting yourself in order, and people will always try to remind you of their belief systems. They will always project how they truly feel about themselves onto you. Their inability to love themselves is the inability within to love you. So all they can spew and project onto you is hate and envy and low vibrational emotions. All because they see that you have a vision, that you have a goal. All right, you aspire to do something great. You aspire to do something huge. And they want to put a damper on that. They want to rain on your parade and throw you shade. Because they can't stand to see you consistently upgrade. So they're going to throw some rain on your parade and shade. But as much as you shine, as bright as you shine, as the stars you are, they cannot dim your light. So again, be very picky and choosy of who it is that you allow around you, who it is that you share your goals, your aspirations, and your dreams with. Number one, they're not going to believe in you. They're not. Because they don't understand how someone like you, because they're looking at the outer. They see the outer. Okay, these people are materialistic. They see the outer. They see money. They see fancy things and all of that. They don't see what's inside. And so, number one, they're not going to believe in you. And they're going to cause delays in your life by sending you red flags or false flags, or just sending you just low vibing emotions, low vibing energy, to try to derail you from succeeding, to derail you from what it is that the Most High has set out before you. They don't want to see you chase that. They don't want to see you accomplish and achieve that. Number two, you see, because they don't feel as though they are enough, they're going to make you feel that way. They don't want you to feel like you were enough. They don't want you to feel like you're a star. Okay? They don't want you to walk in your light. They don't want you to walk in your true energy, in your true essence. It is a huge threat to them. You know, here soon, for those of you who are interested in entering into the dating pool, you know, getting back into dating, perhaps, if that's what you guys are up to, you know, be very selective about that. Okay, be very choosy and selective about who you allow into your space, who you share your time, your energy, and your resources with. Because number one, everybody isn't on the same frequency as you. A low vibe and son of a gun cannot hang around or sit at the same table as someone as high vibrational as you. So, again, you're going to have to start asking really critical questions when you're going out on these dates and when you're getting to know people. Are you emotionally mature? Are you secure within yourself? Are you confident? Do you have something of your own going on for yourself so you won't feel threatened by what it is that I have going on for myself? Because that's the other thing. I always feel like I have to, you know, I don't really, because I don't go around bragging. It's not like I have 1 million subscribers, but I'm very successful with my little 1,000 subscribers and growing. All right, I'm still very successful in what it is that I'm doing, but the point that I'm trying to make is I don't go around just bragging and telling people like, oh, I have a YouTube channel, this and that. You know, those platforms in which I've shared it on, for those who have taken the time to support, they support. Those who don't, they don't. Those who don't support you, unimportant. Straight like that. So the point of the matter is, it's like, if you gotta feel like in a romantic relationship, you gotta feel like, oh, I gotta dumb myself down, I can't tell this person how great I am, or I gotta hide this aspect about myself or that aspect. It seems like every new person that has tried to call themselves shooting their shot at me, I feel like I have to like dim myself down a little bit, and I'm like, what? Like, where they do that at? I cannot dim myself down for nobody. You know, that's not done over here. We cannot do that this way. You know, that stay over there that way. Right? And so yeah, it's just interesting. It really is, you all. But yeah, it's time to start asking these critical questions in friendships. People that think they're going to be your friend and whatever, acquaintanceships. You got to start literally doing background checks on these people. What is your mental like? All right, what is your psychological like? You know, it really gets deeper than just the external. You know, that's the other thing that I notice. People look on the outside. They look at what you have or what you don't have, and they easily judge you. They prejudge you before they even know who it is that you are. These people was sitting at the table. They was sitting around and had the pleasure to be around God's chosen vessels, millionaires in the spirit first and foremost, manifesting into the flesh every day. And they didn't know what they had when they had you. They didn't know what they had when you were in their lives. But they miss you now. They miss you now. Yeah, they miss you. They wish they had another chance. They do. But they know that they either got to level up, they got to come at you, at your level of frequency and vibration, or they're going to have to stay left behind, unfortunately.